Today we are going to be beating Chimps on the cabin map as requested. Let's get started. We are going to be using Sauda. You can use Quincy, you can use Gwendolyn. I'm going to be using Sauda, so we're going to place down Sauda right up in here. Starting around 6, she should be able to power through this, so let's get started. She should be able to mow through these earlier rounds, and then shortly what we're going to be doing is we're going to be placing down a ninja, probably just to the left of her, and then we will go from there. Alright, now that it's round 9, we're going to slap down this ninja right up here to the left of Sauda, and then once we have enough money, we are actually going to go straight for seeking shurikens, just to help with that targeting a little bit. It seems like these two are going to be able to take care of this no problem. So after that, we're just gonna ride with the Ninja Monkey and Sauda for quite a little while. We're actually gonna get this Ninja Monkey up to a Ninja Discipline, all the way up to a double shot actually, before we end up adding in our Alchemist. But yeah, so this is actually the second attempt trying to go for Chimps. I did have to pause once. I've never seen a golden border until today. I thought the golden border was actually better than the black border. It is not. So we are gonna bring this up to a Ninja Discipline for that increased attack speed and range. And then, of course, we're going to go for Sharp Shurikens shortly after that so we can pop extra balloons. We are going to have to save up the 920 so we can get this double shot next. And then we're going to want to put down an Alchemist rather quickly. I'm going to put it in both range of the Ninja Monkey as well as Sauda, just for the extra acidic mixture dip buff, as well as once it turns into the Berserker Brew and the Stimulant. So I believe we will have to use Sauda's ability at least once in the earlier rounds. We might have to use it for round 40 is my guess. Let's get that double shot right there. And now we're going to save up enough money for the Alchemist. And we want to put him right towards the middle area, because we are going to end up putting a village down shortly after that. So I want to put it right here in range of both of them right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to get larger potions, but most importantly, we're going to be saving up that 380 for the acidic mixture dip. This is going to help with the Moab damage as well as the ability to pop leads for both our Ninja and Sauda, just because on their own they're not able to pop leads. It is going to increase damage against ceramics and the Moabs when that happens. But again, at round 40, regardless of what hero you choose, again, you can use Quincy, Gwendolyn, probably a couple others. You're going to probably have to use their ability on that round. After that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. So now that we have him to an acidic mixture dip, we're actually going to hold off a bit, and we're going to get our Ninja up to a 401. We're going to grab that Bloon Jitsu. Coming up on round 28, those leads are going to be coming out. As you can see, now that we have the acidic mixture dip, it is definitely helping out. So I'm glad we grabbed that. Coming up on that 2970. There we go. Now we have the Bloon Jitsu. Fantastic. It's a good thing we have that acidic mixture dip. Otherwise, those leads definitely would have sneaked through. Again, this is my second time doing this. I had one balloon leak through just because I didn't get that soon enough. Now that we have him up to a Bloon Jitsu, the 401, we're actually going to go back to our Alchemist. We want to get that Berserker Brew. We are going to save up and get the stronger Stimulant shortly after that. And then we'll decide which cross path we want to go for. We're going to be bringing it up to a Perishing Potions. It is in range of both the Ninja as well as Sauda, but I'm thinking that the Perishing Potions, just the buff it'll give to the Berserker and the Stimulant, it'll be worth it. Faster throwing would be nice if I wanted to target multiple things quickly, but I'm thinking that just the Ninja and Sauda will be enough. It'll be able to do enough damage. So we're going to bring it up to a stronger Stimulant. This is just going to increase multiple different things, whether it's going to be the damage, as well as I think the attack speed, as well as range a little bit. Actually, it brings it up. And playing with Sauda, range is definitely an issue. Now that we have it up to that, we're going to bring it up to a 420. Let's get that Perishing Potion. This Perishing Potion is actually going to allow you to deal more damage to Moabs, which is really nice, and it's going to both buff the Brew and the Stimulant. So you can see it's on both of them. It does last quite a bit just because their attack speed isn't too bad. Now we are going to have to use the ability. Never mind. Last time I did this, we did have to use the ability. Now that we have that down, let's actually get a village right in range of everybody. About right here, we are going to end up getting we are going to get the 1-1-0. So we're going to get the bigger radius so everybody's within radius of this. We're going to hold off on anything. And now what we're actually going to do, we're going to get down to Heli. We're going to slap it right here to the left of that. It is in range of the Alchemist as well. But what we're going to do, we're going to bring this up to we're going to get Pursuit. We're definitely going to bring it up to that just so he'll be on top of those. We're also going to get Razor Rotors to help with the leads a little bit more damage. And then because it's in range of this village, we do plan on getting Radar Scanner eventually. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 3-0-2 for faster darts and faster speed of the bullets. It's just going to give our heli a little bit more damage overall. And that'll actually hold us for quite a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this ride out, and most likely the Hili Pilot should be ready to be at Apache Dart Ship at around 56, so I'll see you back then. I figured I would bring this up just because it'll help a little bit. You might as well pick up Caltrops for the 430 for your ninja, bring it up to a 402 just for a little bit extra damage, because when he's dropping those on the track, it'll just help to be able to clean up some of the balloons that might potentially leak through. Just looking a little... Nope, we're good. Okay. See you back around 56. Okay, so before we actually get the Apache Dart Ship, I'm actually going to bring this monkey village up to a jungle drums and radar, just so we can have that extra attack speed for everybody within the radius and the cam detection. It's going to help our heli out a little bit, and again, we should be able to save up for the Apache Dart Ship shortly. Okay, perfect. So coming in around 56, as I mentioned, you can see they're starting to come through, but we do finally have enough for that Apache Dart Ship. So we're going to grab that, and then we're going to hold on to this for quite a while. We're probably actually going to let this ride out until around, probably around 79 or so, and we should have enough to get the Apache Prime. It might get a little difficult between here and there, but nothing should be able to leak through with this Apache Dart Ship. So I will see you back around 79. Alrighty, now back around 77. You might be thinking, we're getting pretty close and I'm still 12,000 away to be able to get this Apache Prime. How in the world are we going to be able to get that around 79? To be honest, 77, 78, pretty decent rounds, but 78 and 79 have a lot of balloons that are going to be able to get you the rest of that 10,000 that you still need, coming up to around 78 here. As you can see, the Apache Dart Ship is actually probably the only reason we're still staying alive right here. We are 8,000 away, and we'll be able to get that Apache Prime. After that, it'll be smooth sailing for probably another 15 rounds after that. The Apache Dart Ship's definitely doing a lot of work. You can see it has upper source 150k pops, as well as the Ninja has about 100. Sauda's doing fine too. She has 30. We are coming close. See, it's already 44,000. 79 is such a big round. Look at all these regrows right here, rainbows, BFBs. A lot going on here. And we are just about to get it, as you can see, around 79. And there we are, Apache Prime, GG. We're gonna win the game right here. Now that we have this, what we're actually gonna do is we are gonna be saving up for a 2-3-0 village so we can get that MIB. Getting this will allow all of your towers to be able to pop any kind of balloon, and that's gonna help with both the Ninja and Sauda, just because even if they're not buffed with the Berserker or the Stimulant, they'll still be able to pop ceramics, leads, no problem. They'll be able to mow right through that. But the real MVP of this run is definitely going to be the Hili Pilot. I find myself using the Hili Pilot in a lot of Chimps runs just because of how efficient it is and how cheap it is. Honestly, Apache Prime, 48,000. Compared to some of the other tier 5 towers, it's a fantastic tower. Nope, now that we have 14,000, let's just buy this. It's going to be about 8,000 right there. We're going to grab that, and right after that, what we're going to do, we're actually going to grab a glue gunner. We're going to slap it right up here. Now, the important thing with this glue gunner, we're actually going to be getting bigger globs, glue splatter, and then we're actually going to go with 024. So we're going to get stickier glue, stronger glue, Moab glue, and relentless glue. That's going to help with those Moabs that are going to be sneaking through, and it's going to be able to spray glue on all the other balloons that are coming in through it. Now that we have that down, we're actually going to put down a wizard. and this is going to bring us to the end of the game right here. We're gonna put it right between Sauda and the Berserker. At this point, the Berserker, any buff is nice, so we're actually gonna bring this Wizard Monkey up to a 204. So now that we have Arcane Blast, it's gonna do a little bit more damage. Not really important. The most important thing is that we have the Necromancer right here. So from here on out, we're actually just gonna be saving up enough for the pod, the Prince of Darkness right here, and it'll be smooth sailing. This Apache Prime is just going to be able to mow through all of these balloons. At the end of this, it'll probably have upwards towards about 150 or 1.5 million pops, I want to guess. It's just an absolute beast. As you can see, if anything leaks through, these undead balloons are definitely going to be able to help clean up a little bit. And once we get up to that 28,000 mark and get the Prince of Darkness, DDTs, BFBs, none of it's going to be able to get through just from all the undead balloons. You can see Sauda here about 50k, that's fine. The Ninja Monkey, 130, but the real MVP, honestly, this heli, 650,000 coming in with that. Now, with this Chimps video, I am going to be making a 60-second short, so if in the case that if you're using this as a guide, again, I appreciate you watching, but I am going to be making a 60-second short, so if in the case you do want to replicate this, it might be a bit easier for you to digest, so I'm going to be making that as well. I'm going to be chopping this up just to make it a little bit easier. I'll explain exactly where the placement for everyone is. If you want, you're welcome to take a screenshot. That's usually what I do if I'm trying to get some good Chimps tutorials on where I should go from there. But this is definitely usually my way to go. Now that we're up at the 29,000, we can finally get that Prince of Darkness, and that is going to bring us to the end of the game right there. We're at round 95. You're going to see as they come through, none of these Moabs, none of the DDT. The DDTs, you might even see them on the screen for a split second, but as you can see, these undead Moabs are just stopping anything that could possibly get through. Look at all those DDTs on round 95. 95 is a difficult round, and they didn't even make it past the Ninja. These Moabs getting demolished. Let's check back again. Look at this Hili Pilot. Oh, wow. Already over 1.1 million pops right now. And then, of course, our Prince of Darkness is just flying up there with those pops as well. Full stack graveyard undead balloons. Coming up to round 97. Got some fortified balloons. We're going to have them popped. No problem. Now, once the bad comes out, it might look like he's getting a little far, but I'm telling you, this Apache Prime is going to be able to clean it up, no problem. That, and with the Prince of Darkness, undead balloons, it'll just absolutely demolish it. If anything gets through, I'm probably going to use my hero ability. Again, if you have Quincy, if you have Gwendolyn, you'll be able to use their abilities as well, whether it's Emulate or the volley of arrows for Quincy. I'm sure there are other heroes that can do this as well. I just much prefer to do Sauda. Definitely not useful outside of this range, but she's just an absolute beast at the beginning, especially with her being as cheap as she is. So as you can see, this bad's coming through, getting absolutely wrecked. Oh no, we're getting to the halfway point. Doesn't even matter. Look at this. Look at it's gonna get popped right here, and we're gonna use Sauda's ability. We're just gonna clear that up a little bit, just in case if any DDTs get through, and we're also gonna use the strike. And the Apache Prime is going to be able to clear that up. I'll take that instant monkey. Thank you. And that's going to do it right there. As you can see, here is that black border. There it is. Beautiful. I hope this was useful. If it was, please drop a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Again, if you do need to see this in a short form content, I am going to be making a short out of it just so you can replicate it if in the case you do need to. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.